Something unusual is happening with 3I/Atlas. Its path keeps shifting in ways that do not match normal space behavior, and scientists are struggling to explain it. Avi Loeb, a leading voice in the study of unusual space objects, now says this object might not be moving by chance. The changes in its trajectory are subtle but undeniable, and each new piece of data seems to challenge what we thought we knew about interstellar visitors. NASA has not released a clear answer, and that silence has only deepened the mystery. Today we will go step by step through the latest observations, the sudden shifts in its path, the unexpected energy pushes detected last week, and the reason some experts believe that someone or something could be influencing its motion. By the end, you may start to see why this object is unlike anything seen before, and why every expert watching it is on high alert. 3I/Atlas first drew attention when it entered our solar system on a path no one predicted. At first it looked like a regular interstellar object, just passing through quietly. But then small anomalies began to appear. Its brightness suddenly spiked. It shifted speed in a way that did not match gravitational calculations, and the angles of its movement subtly changed. Scientists initially thought these were minor effects, caused by ice vaporizing or dust drifting away. But then the anomalies kept happening, one after another, faster than anyone expected. Tracking teams noticed 3 significant deviations within just a few days. Each new observation added a layer of uncertainty, and with each shift, it became clearer. 3I/Atlas was not following the simple, predictable path that most objects take when moving through the solar system. Then something happened that left many experts speechless. The object made a sudden, sharp move that could not be explained by gravity alone. Space objects normally follow smooth, predictable trajectories, bending slowly under the pull of planets and the sun. But this object jolted, almost as if an invisible hand had nudged it. The timing and precision of the move were unexpected, happening right near Mars, where calculations suggested it should have continued in a slightly different direction. Scientists rechecked their models multiple times, confirming that the deviation was real. Avi Loeb, who has studied unusual interstellar objects for years, immediately pointed out that this move was extraordinary and could indicate a force beyond anything normally seen. Loeb has been vocal about his concerns. He emphasizes that the push observed on 3I/Atlas does not match any known natural forces, like outgassing or solar radiation pressure. The change in speed, combined with the angle and timing, suggests something extraordinary, something that may not be fully natural. He warns that patterns like these are not typical for objects passing through our solar system. While he stops short of claiming it is controlled, he urges careful observation, noting that ignoring these anomalies could mean missing a critical discovery. His perspective has sparked intense debate among astronomers. Every new data point is now being analyzed under this lens of possibility, and the uncertainty keeps building, moment by moment. Meanwhile, NASA's response has been unusually quiet. Normally, any unexpected changes in a tracked object are quickly shared through public bulletins and research papers. In this case, updates have been sparse, and the agency has not issued any detailed explanations. The silence has fueled speculation. People are now asking, is NASA holding back information, or are scientists still trying to make sense of something they cannot yet explain? Some experts suggest that caution is the reason for the delay. Releasing incomplete or uncertain data could cause confusion. Others believe the anomaly is so strange that it requires careful internal review before any official statement can be made. Either way, the quiet has only intensified the tension, making every small shift in 3I/Atlas a moment worth watching. Recent observations show that 3I/Atlas slowed slightly, then sped up again within hours. Its brightness briefly increased in a way that does not match normal dust or ice behavior. Scientists modeling the object's motion discovered that the only way to account for the shifts is to assume an external force acted on it. These patterns are subtle, but they are consistent, and they challenge existing explanations for interstellar objects. Every new calculation deepens the mystery and keeps researchers watching closely, waiting for the next unexpected move that could change everything we think we know about it. The proximity to Mars made the next set of observations even more puzzling. Normally, planets influence passing objects through gravity, causing predictable bends in their paths. But 3I/Atlas moved in a way that did not match the expected pull from Mars. Its path shifted just enough to avoid a closer pass that early models predicted. That tiny difference may seem insignificant, but in the precise world of interstellar tracking, it's huge. Scientists began rerunning calculations, comparing simulations to reality, and each time they returned to the same conclusion: the deviation was real, unusual, and unexplained. Even small changes like this can hint at forces or behaviors that we do not yet understand. Experts began proposing potential explanations. The first possibility is that an unknown natural effect is at work, something we have not yet observed. Space is vast, and our knowledge of how interstellar objects behave is still limited. The second possibility is that 3I/Atlas could be a new type of object, with internal structures or properties that react uniquely to sunlight or other environmental forces in space. The third, more speculative idea is that the motion is guided in some way, controlled by an external influence. While this is far from confirmed, the patterns are compelling enough to warrant serious consideration and careful observation.
Avi Loeb has stressed that dismissing these anomalies would be a mistake. He draws parallels to past interstellar visitors, noting that unusual movements can reveal hidden physics or unexpected properties. He warns that the moment we ignore subtle irregularities, we risk missing crucial insights. The scientific community has taken this warning seriously. Observatories worldwide have increased their monitoring schedules, tracking every micro-change in speed, direction, and brightness. Analysts are comparing the new data to existing models, seeking patterns that might explain what is happening. Every observation adds to the picture, but also deepens the mystery. The sudden energy bursts recorded over the last week were particularly striking. These bursts were brief, not matching the kind of steady emissions expected from ice or dust ejection. They were almost like a flicker, a short spike in light and momentum that pushed the object in ways current models cannot account for. Each new burst leaves scientists recalculating and adjusting their simulations, sometimes producing results that seem impossible. The fact that these bursts occurred multiple times, consistently, has convinced many that the object is behaving unlike anything previously tracked. As these anomalies accumulate, the debate grows. Some researchers insist on natural explanations, emphasizing the limits of our knowledge. Others are more cautious, suggesting that the repeated patterns cannot yet be explained by known forces. Avi Loeb and his supporters argue that continued monitoring is essential. Every new shift, no matter how small, could provide the clue that helps distinguish between natural causes and something more unusual. Observers are now keeping a close eye on even minor variations, understanding that in the world of interstellar tracking, small deviations can reveal big secrets. The suspense is building. Each new measurement seems to contradict expectations, leaving scientists and enthusiasts alike on edge. Every small movement becomes significant, and every data point is scrutinized for hidden meaning. 3I/Atlas is challenging assumptions, forcing experts to consider possibilities they once thought improbable. This is not just a scientific puzzle, it is a story unfolding in real time, and each new observation carries weight. With each unexpected shift, the mystery grows, and the world watches, waiting to see what the next change will reveal. The object's journey is far from over. Every shift, every brief burst of light, and every unexplained deviation adds to the growing mystery of 3I/Atlas. Scientists are now watching the object constantly, tracking even the smallest changes in speed or direction. Each new piece of data could confirm previous observations or challenge everything we thought we knew. The fact that the object's path seems controlled, or at least unusually precise, has some experts on edge. They warn that ignoring these subtle patterns could mean missing a discovery that changes our understanding of interstellar travel. While speculation runs wild outside the scientific community, researchers are careful, focusing only on what can be measured and verified. The silence from NASA continues, which adds tension, but also underscores how seriously the anomaly is being taken. Observatories across the globe are now synchronized, monitoring the object for anything out of the ordinary. Even small shifts are analyzed repeatedly, with teams cross-checking calculations to ensure accuracy. Each measurement is a piece of a puzzle that may eventually reveal something new and unexpected. Avi Loeb continues to stress vigilance. He reminds scientists and the public alike that the unusual behavior of 3I/Atlas could provide insights into forces, structures, or phenomena previously unknown to humanity. It could redefine how we interpret interstellar objects and their potential for unusual movement. For now, all that can be done is to watch closely, record every change, and remain ready for surprises. The story of 3I/Atlas is still being written, and each observation has the power to alter our understanding of the universe. One thing is certain: this object is unlike anything we have encountered before, and the next shift it makes may reveal secrets we have only begun to imagine.